Hi, this is Laura Lee. I'm your instructor for HM 1025 Medical Practice Management Systems. I just wanted to take a couple of moments to go through the registration processes for your claims assignment as well as for your interactive electronic health records assignments, because it can be a little bit difficult registering for those systems and getting started. So the first thing we're going to go over is the claims assignment registration, which will take place in the Medicare Learning Network website. So the first time that you try to access this assignment will be in week 2. You will scroll down and click on, you'll see claims assignment for week 2. So before you get started on the assignment, you're going to need to register for the Medicare Learning Network website. So in order to do that, you'll click on Read the Assignment Instructions. And it gives you important information about how to register under number 1, Download Instructions. This is also important information, and I will go over this in a little bit, and I will actually go ahead and copy and paste this, because this is the title of the training that you're going to search for after you register. So when you click on Download Instructions, it will open up a PDF file, and it gives you both the website that you're going to use for this assignment, as well as screenshots and information about what you will be putting into the website when you register. And before you register, you're going to need to use your email address to register, so make sure that you know what your email address is and you're able to log in and access your emails. So I'm going to click on this website, and you may want to go ahead and bookmark it just so you're not looking for it every time you complete a claims assignment, because you'll be completing claims assignments in weeks 2, 3, and 4. I'll just kind of give you a warning notification. So first you're going to click on Need an Account. And from here, you're going to create your own login ID and password. And this can be anything. And I will not have access to your login and password, so please be sure to write it down. I'm just going to make something up. And then you're going to put in your email address that you have access to. And this can be, whatever your school email address or your personal email address is. Sorry, I'm trying to stretch the recording screen so you can see everything. And again, you're going to make up your own password, and it says it has to be at least 8 characters, including one special character, which is like the exclamation point, @sign, £sign, %sign, one uppercase, one lowercase, and one numeric character. Make sure you write that down again. I don't have any way to look that up for you. And if you don't have that information, you're not going to be able to log into the system, so you'll probably have to re-register with a different email address. And then you'll put your first name and last name. I'm just going to put, I'm making up kind of a fake one. Okay, so if you go back to the instructions in Blackboard, it gives you all of the information that you need to put in order to register after you've created your username and password. So it tells you for healthcare provider, you put student, healthcare facility type, you put university college. And you're just going to choose those from the drop-down list. For the association, you put none. And anything that doesn't have a star by it, you don't have to fill in. So you don't have to fill in your middle name or a work number or anything. For organization, you'll click Select Organization, and under Find Organization, you'll type CMS. And it'll give you, sorry, you probably can't see this. You'll type CMS, and then you can hit search or enter, and then it should give you only one result, which is CMS MLN Learners Domain - Organization. Click the radio button next to that and click Save. Okay, time zone, it's probably going to have Eastern time. You can just leave that as it is. It doesn't really matter, the time zone, the region, number of records, you can leave all of that. And then you're going to click Create. Oh no. All right, so this login already exists. So I'm just going to add another number. See, hopefully this works. Okay, and it looks like it took it that time. And then it's going to want you to agree to its rules. Okay, then it's going to email you a verification code. So you need to go check your email address, and I'm going to just pull mine up. And it should come from No Reply, MLN Learning Management System email verification code. And it's important to check this quickly, because if you wait too long, after 30 minutes, it expires. So you need to do this when you're actually registering, and go ahead and log in to make sure that it works. So I'm just copying this code and I'm going to paste it under verification code. And then it might take a moment to create the new account. Okay, so that brings you to the welcome screen. From here, for your assignments, you're going to use that title of the training that you had in Blackboard, and I'll go back to that so you can see it. This was under the assignment instructions. It gives you Medicare Fraud and Abuse Prevent, Detect, and Report, August 2019. So that is what you're going to search for under Search Catalog. Make sure you have the date correct, because a lot of times there will be multiple trainings under the same title or very similar titles. So be sure to check the date, and then also make sure it just says online. Some of them are bundle trainings, which means that they are both conducted in person and online, so we only want the online ones. Okay, so once you have clicked on the name of the training, you can go down. It will give you details. You'll need to enroll in it. It doesn't matter really what you choose here, credit or no credit. I just leave it as credit and normal and click enroll. So once it says you're enrolled in the course, you'll scroll back down and click open item. This actually opens your training. You might need to enter some information about where you are, say United States. Enter your zip code. If your zip code doesn't work, feel free to use mine. It's 24153. It seems to work every time. Some zip codes for some reason do not work. Then hit continue. and then it will open up the training in a new pop-up window. So make sure that you don't have pop-up blockers on, or if you do, allow them for this website. Otherwise, this pop-up window will not open. And basically for the training, you just start out by clicking on Introduction, and it might take a minute to load. And you're just going to go through each one of these trainings and follow the prompts. Make sure you click Next to get through the screens. It will give you some different readings that you can look at. And you're going to want to read all of this because at the end there's a post-assessment, like a multiple choice quiz. And then you proceed to next lesson, and you'll see this top box is checked off, and it will move on to the next one. And you have to go through all of the lessons, and then you'll get down to post-assessment. And it takes time, so I'm not going to go through all of these, but once you've completed the post-assessment, you will be given the option to print a certificate. If for some reason it doesn't let you print a certificate, I've had some students tell me that. They've had difficulty on their computers getting the certificate. That's okay. Just take a screenshot of your actual score. That way I can see the training name, the Medicare fraud and abuse with your score on it. And then upload that to Blackboard instead of the certificate, and I'll accept that for full credit. Okay, so that's basically what you're going to do. Again, make sure you keep that login address for the whole length of the course. And in the next week, you'll still log into the system. Again, you'll just go to the home page and you'll search for the name of the training. And then you'll complete it exactly the same way. You'll have the pop-up, you'll go through each section, you'll complete the post-assessment and upload your certificate once it's finished. So once you finish the first week, once you get through the first week on the claims assignment, they get easier. You'll get used to logging in, and you don't have to register each time. You only register the first time that you log in. So that's for your claims assignment. Oops. I'm going to now go over what you do to get into your IEHR assignment. So this is an interactive assignment that you'll complete each week using PrimeSUITE. When you go in, it gives you instructions on the homepage. You don't have to register right away if you don't want to. Make sure that when you have your textbook, there should be a registration code in it. Make sure that you hold on to that, because if you end up having to retake the course, or if sometimes after a certain amount of time you can no longer log in and access the exercises without that code. So make sure you hang on to that registration code. If you happen to lose it, reach out to your advisor and they should be able to get you a new one. So under week 2, you'll click on, again, the IEHR assignment. And it will open up assignment instructions, chapter 3 and chapter 4. So we're going to start with chapter 3. You don't have to do any sort of activities for chapters 1 and 2. And for each one of these, it gives you a demo and then also a practice activity. So you don't get a score for doing the demo activities. This just walks you through basically what steps you're going to take for the activity.
Click the View Patient Info icon.
So you can see
the Customize Patient Information icon.
You can see it's just going through and showing you what to do.
Patient picture. Select Patient ID.
This goes hand in hand with your
Select Age.
Actual textbook. So you'll go through and you'll just do all of the demo activities and the assignment, or the practice activities. And when you do the practice activity, you should get a point added in Blackboard once you've completed that. If you have any questions or you run into any problems, don't